Well, we're going to continue this conversation, but now we're going to go into more of the human element in these changes and variations in our DNA. We're going to talk about genetic engineering. We're going to talk, though, not the genetic engineering you might think of. We're talking about your granddaddy's genetic engineering. And I'm assuming that your granddaddy was around a long time ago. So what did he do? Well, this kind of practice. This starts about 10,000 years ago. And about 10,000 years ago, okay, well, we had, first, before it was really small, very few kernels, okay, and now large, very large, many kernels. And not only that, but the kernels before were tiny, few tiny kernels. Now many, big golden colored kernels. These were kind of white looking. These are now golden looking. Okay? And all of this has happened because of genetic engineering by selective breeding. And what we do is we look for the best traits. We say, you know what? This one little original corn plant, the original one, looks like it has a couple more kernels than the rest. Well, let's take that one. This one has a few more kernels. And you know what? So does this one. So let's cross them. Let's take two organisms with a few more kernels and let's cross them. So what happens in the next generation? We have a population, a bunch of offspring, that have more kernels than the original one before. And we do this over a while, and we got some plants that have more kernels than they used to. Well, we could do that with the size of the kernels, the overall size of the cob. Okay? Think of some other examples. Dogs. Another example. Dogs. Think about all the dog breeds that we have now. They all descended from a gray wolf. And as the story goes, there was a gray wolf that was a little more docile and allowed humans to come up to. Most wolves are going to run from humans. Okay? They're not so sure about us. Okay? So they take off. All right? But there's a couple that were docile and accepted, and we took them in. And from that, we bred the ones that we had that had certain traits that we liked better. From German Shepherds to Chihuahuas to Basset Hounds to Greyhounds to whatever breed that you can think of. Okay? They all were bred for certain reasons. Okay? Think of our food now. Everyone wants, I want that black Angus beef. That's big advertising, right? Oh, black Angus. Well, what does it have? It has certain qualities that were selectively bred. Okay? It would be interesting to know that all cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and kohlrabi, I think that's how you spell it. They're all descendant from the same original plant. They were just selectively bred. So, selective breeding, your granddaddy's genetic engineering. Hope that